Hello everyone, so today we are going to be starting on our lesson 2 for Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, the Sword of Summer. So for lesson 2 we will be covering Reading Literature Standard 2, which says determine a theme or central idea of a text and analyze its development over the course of the text. So to do this, we will be filling out a worksheet about some of the themes found in the book. So here is an example that I made up. This will be the worksheet you get tomorrow in class to fill out. So the theme that I found in the book and wanted to look at was the coming of age theme. So after you've picked a theme that you want to look at in the book, you're going to have to find some examples of this, so what characters say or do to demonstrate this theme. So the first one I found for the coming of age theme was Magnus leaves his childhood home in Boston. He dies after fighting Surt and goes to Hotel Valhalla. So in most literature, the coming of age story is when a person leaves their childhood life and goes into the adulthood life. So at the beginning of the story, Magnus is kind of more innocent. He doesn't know anything about his Norse mythology past. He doesn't know who his father is or who his father makes him. But after fighting Surt with the sword he finds in the river, he ends up dying and goes to the hotel where he meets other demigods. He learns a little bit about his past, and this is the first step in him leaving his childhood life and going to the adulthood life. The second thing I found was Magnus goes on a journey that puts him through challenges unlike those in Boston. His travel to get the sword and going to the island of Fenris Wolf are examples of this. I don't know how to say some of the Norse names, sorry. In Boston, we know that he was a homeless 16-year-old, and that he did have challenges in his childhood life. However, once he goes to the hotel, he starts going on more adventures to establish his adulthood life. Like I said, once he dies, the sword goes missing, and some people go on the quest to find it. That Mimir tells them to, and then he tells them to bring it to the island to bring it to him. And this is just one of the journeys that he does throughout this book. The last thing I found was, by the end of the book, Magnus is more mature and has accomplished more than at the beginning of the story. He faces the wolf that killed his mother and has been a major influence on the evils in this book. He finally really deals with his mother's death. They have a funeral, which is something he hasn't done in the several years that she's been passed on. And then he prepares for his new life as a demigod. So throughout this book, he has faced many challenges, and he's learned who he is and what it means to be a demigod. And after this book, he is ready to continue on in this new life. So you could say at the beginning of the book, he was in his childhood innocent stage, and by the end he has reached his adulthood stage and is full of knowledge and ready for his next task. So here's just a list of themes that you guys can pick from. Not all of them are in the book. It's just a general list. So you're going to have to look through the list and through the book and find themes that are present in the book. Once you have picked a theme, look through the book to find textual evidence, evidence to support your theme. You will be given the worksheet at the beginning of class tomorrow. So just a few to name off some. There's a change of power, chaos and order, empowerment, fate and free will, heroism, real and perceived heroism, man against nature, quest for discovery, There's so many, and if you guys want to look online and find a different theme that you think is better for in the book, just email me and let me know beforehand, or tell me before class starts tomorrow, and I will let you know if that's a theme you can use or not. So that is all I have for you. We will get the worksheet at the beginning of class tomorrow, and hopefully you all can get this done no problem. But if there's any questions, let me know. Thank you.